Hey guys, so Mashima, what the fuck was this? Yeah. Okay, so just to get this out of the way first, the chapter makes a callback to the Grand Bell section of the Universe Zero arc, which explains that, yeah, the reason why Ziggy's alive is because, unlike in the other universes, Ziggy had actually created a device that recycles ether, allowing for planet Granville and its inhabitants to keep living for the next thousands of years. And I'll be honest, this is another thing I had completely forgotten about, but I also want to defend myself a little bit on this one because I think the reason why I had forgotten about this little bit of info is because the early portions of this whole like Universe Zero saga, let's be honest, were kind of front loaded as fuck and giving you so much information, also streamlining so many plot points that we already went through that the little things I think really just fell through the cracks for me. I'm not saying it makes me look better, but just saying that's kind of probably how it was for me. But okay, with that said though, let's just obviously the bigger thing we need to talk about is Void's true identity, which is he is apparently Ziggy's son. So yes, that means he's Shiki and Rebecca's son. And before I get into the details how I believe this was made possible, let me just say straight up, Shiki's family history is absolutely fucked up. Like, his mother and father are androids, his wife can leap through time and space, and he has a son who has both of their powers combined. Like, how, that is the most, like, seriously, Mashima, that is the most fucked up way in order to portray a fam, in order to portray an endgame couple as a married family. Like, holy shit. But okay, getting into the nitty gritty of how this is possible, because if I'm understanding the intended context here, Void was basically born through prayer in a sense. Like, during the time that future Rebecca was pregnant but probably unconscious, I think subconsciously the future Rebecca did in fact make a wish to Mother in order to save her child, and that's how Void was birthed into existence. And that, combined with the reveal that supposedly the Eden's one had, I guess, helped in giving the child a form and body, like the pieces of why Void hates Mother do start to come into place. Now, do start to fall into place and whatnot. Now, one question I still do have from this though is what exactly did Void mean when he said Rebecca wasn't his mother? At least not yet. Because in my mind, that could mean one of two things, which is A, it's simply an event that hasn't come to pass, and just and he wants to like stomp it out from happening, effectively erasing his existence as well. But or B, he's potentially alluding to the fact that Mother and Rebecca have some kind of connection or like one and the same, but I don't know how much to believe in that one, simply by the nature of the fact that Ziggy emphasized the point that only Shiki can save Mother, although even that in itself begs the question of how are Shiki's powers, how is Shiki himself, or even Shiki's powers don't even supposed to help like revive Mother at this point, because unless I'm missing something, it doesn't like I guess there is some kind of hidden connection we don't know about, at least not yet, and I'm sure like now is going to be the time where it's all revealed. But it's like, what's like the reasoning there? Like, what is it about Shiki that makes him special that he'll be able to that makes Ziggy believe he'll be able to revive Mother? That's kind of the only real question I've got, because honestly, it feels like Mashima. The thing about this too is that for me, it feels like Mashima's building up more Pino as one who has the ability to resuscitate Mother. But again, I don't know. This is kind of a weird one where we're at the crossroads where like, yeah, Mashima kind of does need to fully explain now as to what exactly is the reason that Shiki. I think he does need to really start diving into now Shiki's connection with Mother. Like, there's only. Like, we're at that point where he has to now, because it's kind of conflicting for me as to what is so special about Shiki that would allow him to save Mother. That's kind of the one thing I don't know. Again, it could possibly be what I what I had surmised before, which is that like pretty much like what had happened with Void and Rebecca wanting Mother to save him. I imagine I do imagine now that that Witch had made the same had made the same wish onto Mother to save Shiki's life. That's kind of how I'm imagining the connection working. I just don't know how that's going to save her precisely. And yeah, I'll be honest. Despite how confident and powerful Ziggy comes across in this chapter, with the reveal that Void has got both Shiki's Satan gravity and Rebecca's Cat Leaper by virtue of being their son, it's feeling more and more like the odds are already kind of stacked against Ziggy. And while I don't want to say anything too prematurely, like there is still this feeling in the back of my mind that yeah, he's gonna die. Like there's no scenario where I can imagine Ziggy getting out of this alive, especially considering how Mashima has gone for a little bit of a George Lucas storytelling philosophy of telling us stories like poetry and how it rhymes, especially with the way time travel works in this universe. Like, there always has to be something that carries over from the previous world that is still destined to happen, and I think Ziggy's death might be that one thing that is still destined to happen. It doesn't matter which universe it happens in, and even in Universe Zero, I think he's still probably destined to die, even with the reveal that, yeah, he never truly died from, like, from losing his ether kind of thing. Like, I think he's still destined to die by Void's hands here. I do gotta say though, the jury, the other concern I had about Valkyrie and Witch dying, I think the jury is still kind of out on them, and given what we know now, I'm hoping Mashima allows them to survive more than ever now. Like, if you're gonna kill Ziggy, then please, for the love of God, at least leave Witch and Valkyrie alive. I'm begging you on that, for the love of God. And yeah, and I'm crossing my fingers that Mashima just doesn't kill them. Hopefully, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for this review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Analyst, Crunchyroll, be sure notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and just share the video around, guys. Dark Knight Rene signing off. Later, everyone.